Alright, and we're back for the 7th episode of the Unfiltered Show. My name is Candace Sherrill.
Big Davo.
Alright, and so, what was this, over the week, there's been a couple of stories that came out recently. I believe it was just yesterday, honestly, with old Sauce Walka.
Sauce Walka?
What's his name? Sauce Walka?
Sauce Walka?
And Kodak Black. And some issues that went on with them being arrested. What's your take on that?
First, Kodak Black has a drug problem. He tells you that, you know, he needs help, basically. People too busy trying to use him and stuff like that instead of actually really caring about the nigga. They only really care about what he can do for him. And yeah.
And it's sad because you could actually tell when he was on Drink Champs. Everybody was talking about like he needs help, all that. But it's like that's like how he acts is like his character, so you could still see he was trying to compose himself and like be functional, but you could still tell something was off.
Oh yeah. He was definitely on something hard.
Yeah.
It looked like he'd been up for days.
Yeah.
He told you that he smoked meth perhaps before. What they said was a white chunky substance, and cocaine, which usually means that it's probably crack cocaine. So, man, he's too young to be smoking crack. You know, everybody's too young to smoke crack, but man, I feel bad and I hope
he's so talented.
Yeah, I hope the young man can get the proper help he needs.
Yeah, and then your old friend Salsa.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the hell, buddy. You know, he got in a high-speed chase, reached over 130 miles an hour, flipped his vehicle 4 times, and came out without a scratch. You know, not too sure. He said he felt like they was profiling. He was nervous, and so he just took out. And I'm confused as fuck on why he took out running, fleeing. And, you know, that's one of them situations. He must have been. You know, I'm confused as hell why he, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It's something about the police getting behind you. You know, I ain't got nothing on my background, and I've only been pulled over 2 times in my entire life, and I was petrified both times. So
yeah, I mean, because you know, and you say that was like the first time was around Sandra Bland.
Yeah, the first time
stuff.
was right after Sandra Bland, and I was shaking. Like I was.
Yeah, you know, that's very understandable because of all of the, you know, the history. Like, you could be perfectly doing nothing, breaking no laws, and, you know, bad things can come from those people. And the bad thing about it is it's fucked up that you got to approach those situations like that because all of the police aren't bad.
Right.
But most encounters that I've had with police, they're not here to help for the most part. Not all, like I say, not all of them are bad, but most of them that I encounter, they're assholes, and yeah, they just care about whatever, you know what I'm saying, like the
power trip.
Yeah, the power trip, and also like to like meet a quota, and things like that, how many people they can arrest, and issue citations and things like that, but yeah, you know, so I guess that's what was going through his head at the time, but hey, only that man and God knows what he was thinking. I'm glad he's alive and he's doing well. Kodak Black, on the other hand, he's still in jail. You know what I'm saying? He don't even have a bond.
But the thing is, that's gonna help him sober up.
Yeah, but that's not gonna resolve anything.
That's true.
Because you actually need
you have
fucking
to
help.
Want to help yourself too.
Right,
though,
and you know another thing about what maybe his addiction is derived from is, you know, murders and things he's done in the past, and you know,
trauma,
fighting demons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you know,
they're mental again.
Yeah. So it's like, can't really do nothing. You know, even though I don't know these people personally, I still, you know, care about the people's well-being. You know, so prayers up to those people.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
All right, so on our next topic of today, we did, that's social media. Everybody has an opinion. So he wants to speak on single people speaking on what married people should do, or how married people should dress, or how married people, it's just a lot of things that just don't make sense. Because it's one thing to be single and have been married before previously,
right,
and possibly divorced, whatever the case may be, but to be single and never experience marriage at all, it's kind of out of place.
Yeah, honestly, I just don't understand how somebody can try to tell people what they're supposed to think if they've never been in those same shoes. It just doesn't make sense. Like, how are you going to tell, for instance, say my wife wants to go out, but she's wearing some seducting type clothes. Not saying that's the case, but as a man, I'm looking at my wife and like, no ma'am, you're not going out to no club, because I know how men think. They see something wide open and they want to come on and start grabbing, and you know it's inappropriate for a married couple. It's not about insecurities or none of that type of shit. It's just about self-respect. You know?
Well, that's what they were saying. They were saying that the woman who had on, like, she had on a mini dress or whatever, and she was like facing towards the camera, like with her, you know, her physique was showing. They were like, "Oh, this is inappropriate if you're married."
No,
because you're looking for attention.
that's not what I'm talking about.
That's what I was referring to.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, on the other hand, is you sitting there with your body out.
Okay.
Like you're complete.
But
like,
it's totally different.
Yeah, no, that's not appropriate. But that lady had on, wasn't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the pose, I didn't really care for it. It wasn't anything like, woo, you know? Like, it wasn't that special. She was just posing for a picture. So I wouldn't have a problem with you doing that and wearing a damn
So
mini skirt.
you gonna let me pose for the camera and post it?
I mean, it depends on what are we doing. What are we doing here? Are we just posting a picture for attention, or are we doing it for a photo shoot?
I've never done nothing like that, but I know in the photo shoot that I previously did not too long ago, and what I'm wearing, and my look was, grown and sexy, And so my thing is, don't try to. You're basically trying to take the woman's identity. Like, she can't be, sexy while she's still married. It's okay. And people have their opinions with how I was dressed with that guy. Put on some clothes. I want to say, like, my man love it. So
yeah, just an old white man that is out of touch with the real world, but no, like, it's just levels of how you presenting what you're wearing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You in the house and you just take a picture or something, or even if you go to the damn grocery store with a damn miniskirt on, if you look good, you look good. But if you go into the nightclub and you basically wearing bra and some little shorts, no, you can't do that. That's because not only are you sending out the wrong idea, but it just is disrespectful.
No, you can do that. It's just what to expect.
Yeah,
what that comes with.
So the basic the sense that you're putting out. You're putting that out in the atmosphere that. Okay, I'm
which is pretty sad, because at the end of the day, people should keep their hands to themselves.
Oh yeah, but that's there's a lot of sexual predators out here.
Yeah.
They don't think, they just react.
Right. Like, you basically attract. What is it?
The way you carry yourself.
The way you carry yourself is what you attract. Yeah.
If you walk around in a business suit, you're gonna attract business people. You know. But as far as single people trying to tell people how to. How marriage, how you're supposed to basically be married. That makes me just like really.
What we were speaking on earlier, like, I mean, you could see your parents have been married,
that's
but you probably have no idea what they have went through, or whatever.
And we ain't talking about you shacking up with your boyfriend from from the 12th grade. We ain't talking about that. We talking about actually being married. Now we ain't talking about no common law marriage. We talking about really married, where you have to go through steps to get unmarried.
Yeah,
that's being married. But yeah, you people don't realize what it actually a marriage is actually.
It's easy
about.
to get into.
It's hard to get at. It's like trouble.
What we're gonna do is, it's Christmas time, right? And this is the time people are supposed to be holly jolly, merry, whatever. My issue around this time is I spend too much.
Those are facts.
So it's more about, this holiday time, just it kind of changes your whole aura with different people. Like, And I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, basically for me, it's like about breaking a tradition because certain traditions just doesn't make sense. Like, oh, well, you know, I did it. We did it all these years, like putting your Christmas tree up the day after Thanksgiving. We put our Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving. Yeah. You know, it's just about breaking cycles. Not really, like what our youngest child said. I don't want to make no Christmas list. Why?
Whatever you give me under that tree,
I'm gonna take care of it. You know, that's what it's about. It's not about you know, getting specific items. It's just about getting stuff, showing love, and receiving love. Me personally, I don't really care for any holidays. So it's for the wife and the children, you know. But, so I celebrate it with them. But it's not anything about religion. Hell, we could do Christmas in July if we wanted to, you know. But we'll celebrate this certain day. I do believe in Jesus, and then, you know, it's celebration of, you know. So yeah, I mean, before as the whole going out spending all your money on presents, and I'm just, you know, just not for it. Secret Santa, I don't really care for that either. You know.
Being funny.
Well, I'm serious, you know, just give me some scratch outs. You know, I don't care about, you know, go buy me a video game. No, I don't even play games. I play one game on my phone.
Well, I say it's more so about the kids. And I want to say, if you're a parent, make sure you showing your kid love.
That's the biggest gift you can give them.
What we were told by our youngest daughter yesterday, that another child approached her and said she didn't feel loved by her parents.
She's about 8 years old. That
was the saddest thing I've ever heard. And, you know, I asked my daughter, like, what did she respond back? And Taco's kind of special. She was like, well, life's hard sometimes.
She ain't lying.
Yeah, she ain't lying, but
she didn't really know what to tell the kid. Just keep your head up, basically. You know? So we gave her $1 to buy the kids some popcorn
today for Friday. But that's a huge thing. Like, especially around this time, make sure, really all year round, make sure your kid feels loved. But,
because in this world, it's a lot of hate. So when they come home, that's when they should feel the most love, and then they can spread that love onto the world when they, you know, enter it. So I mean,
that's all I got.
That's all I got.
All right. So
wait a minute, y'all.
So releasing December 15th is a debut book from yours truly,
Davin the Man,
what's it
aka Davin Jer, aka Big Davo.
Yeah, and what's it called?
Paw Paw the Sailor Man. It's a child's book about Paw Paw basically having to go through all of these different battles while he's selling with his grandkids and friends presents and stocking stuffers and things like that. And he has to go through it on Christmas Eve just to make sure that, you know, by Christmas Day, him grandkids and friends got exactly what they wanted. And it's coming out December 15th. Pre-order it now. Link somewhere around on my page. I'll drop the link in these comments.
All right. Okay. Well, that'll be the end of this episode. Hope you like. Be sure to drop your opinions in the comments. Like, share, subscribe,
comment.
I already said comment.
Share, like, comment, share again.
All right. Well, I'm Candace Sherrill.
Davin the Man.
And we out.